Okay, so actually previous question is find the domain, and in which first one is done. Now second question. Now you want domain of this function y equals to root x square minus mod x plus 1 by root 9 minus x square. Okay, now domain is set of all possible value of x for which function is defined. It means function become real. Okay, now what is the condition? Now you want value of x such that this one is defined or this become real. Okay, so this become real. Condition for that, here we have root, then root will be real if this one is positive, because root is not defined for negative value. If this one is negative, then root negative become imaginary, non-real na. Okay, so condition for this one, x square minus mod of x must be greater than equals to 0. Okay, and similarly this one also must be defined. Okay, so 9 minus x square must be greater than equals to 0 because of root, but also you can't take 0, because if this becomes 0, then 1 by 0 become infinity. Okay, simple. Now again, now we have to solve both, and here we have end, so we have to take intersection, okay, of the values of x. Now here I have two options, either first convert mod x in terms of x or convert this one in terms of this one. So easily I can convert x square in terms of mod x. So I am writing this one as mod of x square minus mod of x greater than equals to 0. Okay, I can take common mod x minus 1 greater than equals to 0. Okay, now I can use sign scheme for mod x. Remember, this is for mod x, not for x. If you put this one equals to 0, mod x equals to 0. If you put this one equals to 0, then mod of x equals to 1. Okay, so again simply plus minus plus. Okay, now this is for mod x. Now here we have greater than equals to 0, so possible values mod of x, this one, plus sign na. Okay, mod of x is less than 0, but that is not possible, so you can't take this one na. And for this one, mod of x is greater than 1. Okay, so see, from this one, here we are getting mod of x, this one is less than equals to 0, here we have equals to, so I am taking this one, or mod of x is greater than equals to 1. Okay, because of equal to, I am taking equal to at both sides. Here we have greater than equals to 0, so with the plus sign I can take. Okay, so this one and this one you can't take na. Now mod of x greater than less than equals to 0, from this one I am getting only one value, x equals to 0, because if you put any other, then mod of x is can't be less than equals to 0. Okay, only this one can be equals to 0 for x equals to 0. Union mod of x is greater than equals to 1. Now for this one, value of x is, if you put x greater than equals to 1, then mod x is also greater than equals to 1. And if you put x less than equals to minus 1, like minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, then also mod of x is greater than equals to 1. Okay, so from this one what we are getting? We are getting that x belongs to minus infinity to minus 1. Okay, either less than equals to minus 1 or 1 to infinity. Okay, so from first condition we are getting these value, x equals to 0, x from minus infinity to minus 1, and union 1 to infinity. Minus 1 and plus 1 included because of this equality sign. Okay, now we have to solve this one. 9 minus x square is greater than 0. Then from this one we are getting that x square minus 9 is less than 0. X minus 3 and x plus 3 is less than 0. Okay, again use sign scheme. If you put this one equals to 0, we are getting 3. If you put this one equals to 0, we are getting minus 3. Okay, again all the coefficient of x are positive. Okay, here we have plus sign. Now right side I have to put plus 3 because of this one, power is odd, change the sign, minus 3 because of this one, power is odd, change the sign. Okay, here we have less than, so we have to take with negative sign. Okay, if greater than equals to 0, then take with positive sign, take interval with positive sign. If less than 0, then take interval with negative sign. So x belongs to minus 3 to plus 3, minus 3 to plus 3. Can I include minus 3 and plus 3? In this one, no, because there is no equality sign. Okay, so this one, now both must be satisfied, so you have to take intersection of these two. Okay, now take intersection of these two, then final answer is x belongs to, here we have minus infinity to minus 1, but you can't take less than minus 3 because here we have only minus 3 to plus 3. So if you take intersection, it means common part, then what you will get? Minus 3 to up to minus 1. Minus 3 is not included, but minus 1 is included. Union 0. 0 is also there, na? Okay, you can take any value between -1 and 0 because this is starting from 1 now. So 0, only one member, and union then after 1 to up to 3 you can take only. Okay, so this is the domain for this function. Okay, clear? Now see next one. Y equals to root over log 2 log 1 by 3 and log 1 by 4 x. Okay, this one. Now again we want domain of this function. Okay, to find the domain of this function, just start from outside. Domain, it means values of x for which function is defined. Again here we have root. Condition for root is this one must be greater than equals to 0. Okay, so apply that condition. So what I am getting, log 2 log 1 by 3 log 1 by 4 x. This one must be greater than equals to 0. Okay, now first solve this one, then we will take another conditions also. Okay, but at this time first solve this one. This is the condition because of root. After that also we have to take the condition about of these logarithm. Okay na, because logarithm also have condition. Logarithm is only defined for positive values. Okay, logarithm is not defined for negative x na. Okay, so first simplify this one. Now take anti-log. So if you take anti-log, here base is 2, then what we are getting? We are getting log 1 by 3 log 1 by 4 x. Okay, 2 power 0, what we are getting? 1. Okay, here what we have? 2 power 0, anti-log na 1. Now see, here base is greater than 1. If base is greater than 1, then sign of inequality remains same when you are taking anti-log. Okay, now again take anti-log because we want value of x, so I have to remove these logarithm also na. Okay, now at this time base is less than 1, so here I am taking anti-log, then here remains log 1 by 4 x. Then here what you will get? Here you will get this one power this one, always na, this one power this one, then this one power this one, 1 by 3 power 1, so 1 by 3. But base is less than 1, so change the sign of inequality. Okay, now again take anti-log. Now base is 1 by 4, so what you will get? X. Here what you will get? 1 by 4 power this one, 1 by 4 power 1 by 3. Here what we are getting? Here we are getting 1 by 3 power 1. Okay, 1 by 4 power 1 by 3. Again base is less than 1, then change the sign of inequality. Okay, so from this one we are getting this one, that x is greater than equals to 1 by 4 power 1 by 3. Now actually also we have to take another condition. This is the only condition with respect to or belongs to root. Okay, now what about logarithm? Now see, here I have logarithm. Logarithm is only defined for positive value. It means this one must be positive. Okay, and also we know that this log 1 by 4 x, you can't take x as negative. Okay, that I can remember. And also you can't take any value of x such that this one become negative, because if this one is negative, then this logarithm is not defined. Okay na, log is only defined for positive value. Okay, now it means you can take only those value of x such that this log become positive. If base is less than 1, then x must be less than 1, then you will get positive values. Okay na, that is done in 11th. Okay, if base is less than 1, if you want any value of logarithm is become positive, so first check the base. If base is less than 1, then x must be less than 1. If base is greater than 1, then x must be greater than 1. Okay, like this one. So if base is less than 1, so I want this one as positive, so x is also must be less than 1. X must be less than 1. Again it can't be equals to 1, because if this become 1, then total becomes 0, and log 0 is infinity. So this one is not defined now, so you can't take equals to 1. X is less than 1, and also you can't take x is less than 0, because if x is less than 0, then this log is not defined. So x between 0 and 1. Okay, so This is with respect to this logarithm. Now see, if x belongs to 0 to 1, then log x both are less than 1, then this become positive. If this become positive, then log of this one is defined. If this one is defined, then this one is also defined. Okay. Okay. Now see, so if you take intersection of these two, then what we are getting? Then we are getting final answer as x belongs to greater than equals to this one 1 by 4 power 1 by 3 and less than 1. Okay, not included. Okay, write down. Okay, Kinairav? Yeah, pause and write down now. Okay, now, so this is the condition for root and this condition because of to define these logarithm. Okay. Okay, so now next one is fourth one, y equals to root over 2 sine x minus 1. Okay, now you want domain for this. Again here we have root, so condition for root is this one must be greater than equals to 0. So I am getting 2 sine x minus 1 must be greater than equals to 0. Then from this one we are getting that sine x is greater than equals to 1 by 2. Now I want all value of x such that sine x is greater than equals to 1 by 2. Actually this one is trigonometric inequality, that is also in 11th na. Okay, so how to solve this one? Just simple. First draw the graph of sine x. Okay, and consider only one interval na. Okay, to get the complete solution we want only one interval. This is the graph of sine x, this is 0, pi and 2 pi. Okay, now what we want? We want value of x such that sine x is greater than equals to 1 by 2. Now draw a line at 1 by 2, y equals to 1 by 2. This is y equals to sine x, y equals to sine x. Now draw the line of y equals to 1 by 2. This is the line of y equals to 1 by 2. Okay, it means this value is 1 by 2. Now I want value of x such that this sine x is greater than equals to 1 by 2, greater than equals to 1 by 2. It means above this one or equal this one, not below. If you are taking this value of sine x, now this one is less than 1 by 2. Okay, so we want sine x greater than equals to 1 by 2. It means you can take only these value of sine x. Okay, na? I am taking one interval from 0 to 2 pi. Okay, this is for one interval. Now here what is the value of x? That is pi by 6. And here what is the value of x? Pi minus pi by 6. Okay, 5 pi by 6. Okay, so if you take x between pi by 6 to 5 pi by 6, then sine x is greater than equals to 1 by 2. It means satisfying this one. Okay, so this is the answer for 0 to 2 pi. Okay, so if your interval values of x is from 0 to 2 pi, only if interval you have 0 to 2 pi, then answer is pi by 6 to 5 pi by 6. But at this time we want all value of x. Okay, so I have to take for all intervals. So what to do? Just find the first for 0 to 2 pi, it means 1 2 pi interval. So what we are getting? Pi by 6 to 5 pi by 6. Okay, now interval of sine x is 2 pi. So add 2n pi in both. Okay, so 2n pi plus pi by 6 to 2n pi plus 5 pi by 6. Okay, this is the domain where n is belongs to integer. Okay, if period is 2 pi, then add 2n pi. If period is pi like tan x, cot x, then add n pi. Okay, Now see, actually now I can prove. If you put n equals to 0, what we are getting? Pi by 6 to 5 pi by 6. Okay, this one, these value. Now put n equals to 1, what we are getting? 2 pi plus pi by 6 to 2 pi plus 5 pi by 6. If you move forward, then here again you will get some values na, greater than equals to 1 by 2. This is the value 2 pi plus pi by 6 and this one is 2 pi plus 5 pi by 6. Okay, like this one. So this is the complete solution. Okay, now next one. Y equals to log x square x plus 1. Okay. Now we want domain for this one. Y equals to log x square into x plus 1. Again what we want? All possible value of x such that function is defined. Okay. Now apply the condition. Condition for logarithm is only defined for positive values. So first condition for x plus 1. This x plus 1 must be greater than 0. Okay. You can't also take equals to 0 now, because log 0 is infinity. Okay. Not defined. X plus 1 is greater than 0, but also one thing, here base is also variable. Okay, then you have to apply the condition for base also. Okay na? In previous question, base is not a variable. Okay, so I am not applying any condition for base, but at this time base is variable now, so apply the condition. Okay, what is the condition for base? First thing, base can't be negative and x square is always positive, it means non-negative. And second thing, x base is also must be greater than 0 and also not equals to 1. Okay, so condition for base is x square must be greater than 0 and x square can't be equals to 1. Okay, so from this one I am getting that x can't be equals to plus minus 1. X square is greater than 0, it means x can't take 0. Because if you put any value other than 0 na, then x square is always positive, and from this one what we are getting, x is greater than minus 1. Now take intersection of these all. He is saying that x is greater than minus 1. Okay. He is saying that x is not equals to 0. It means you can take any value but not equals to 0. Okay, no problem. It means I have to exclude 0 from this one. X can't take plus minus 1. Okay, I am getting. Now I am writing x belongs to greater than minus 1, minus 1. You can't take 0, so 0 open bracket. Again union 0 to, again we can't take plus 1, so open bracket. Union 1 to, now there is no any condition for another x na, so up to infinity. Okay, so this is the domain. Okay, again write down. Okay. Okay, next we have algebraic operation on function. After that we will take again questions based on domain. Okay.